They're testing on animals.
Oh, right.
The monkeys, they dope the monkeys and they inject them. You ever seen it?
No.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's right.
Pretty brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why do you think they do it?
Down to get humans, I suppose.
Yeah. You against animal abuse?
Huh? Yeah,
Are you against animal abuse?
Yeah.
All the screens are showing all industries that abuse animals.
Yeah.
So meat, eggs, dairy and fish, as well as animal testing and zoos. Do you think zoos and aquariums are pretty cruel places?
But no, so they do look after them, I suppose, in that. But
Do you reckon? Or do you reckon that's what they want you to know?
yeah, they looked after minus their freedom, I suppose.
Minus their freedom, right?
Yeah.
You imagine if you're an animal that's born to be wild and you're stuck in a little tiny space for the whole life just so people can get enjoyment out of looking at them, like looking at you.
Yeah.
Why do you think?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's cruel? Do you think it's cruel because they're having a subjective experience of their own life?
Yeah, I suppose they're not living in their own habitat, are they?
Yeah. Would you agree with me that there are someone, they have feelings, they're sentient, they have emotions?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it's cruel to put them in zoos because then they're not in their natural habitat. What about farmed animals, or animals that we send to abattoirs to put on our plates? Do you think they're sentient too?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you think that they'll also suffer?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the guilty, I've just come out of McDonald's.
Oh, mate, do you know what? We're not judging anyone.
Yeah.
And guilt's not a bad emotion, right? Because if you're feeling guilty, then you've already agreed with me that it's wrong and we shouldn't be doing it. Otherwise, you wouldn't feel guilt.
Yeah.
What would make you continue to support animal abuse? Like, what are you justifying it? How are you justifying killing animals?
I'm gonna answer that.
I'm not trying to catch you out. I'm not judging you or trying to catch you out. But you've got to ask these questions, right?
Yeah.
It's a dairy cow. They're kicking her to the floor and stabbing her in the throat because her milk production slowed down.
Yeah.
I'll flip the question round. Might be a nicer way of asking it. What's stopping you going vegan?
Yeah, because I like to eat meat, to be fair.
Do you reckon because you like the taste of it, it justifies what we do to animals?
No, not at all. You don't really think about it when you're eating it, really.
No, of course you don't. I was the same. When I ate animals, I never... Yeah. Actually, I tell you a lie. Every now and again, I connected and then I couldn't eat animals that day. But if you don't think about it, it's out of sight, out of mind. You are. I wouldn't eat an animal. I wouldn't eat a pig, a cow, a chicken, or a dog.
Yeah.
At the moment, you wouldn't eat a dog, but you will eat a cow and you will eat a chicken.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
What's the difference between a cow and a chicken and a dog?
Yeah, nothing really. No.
Yeah, exactly. They're all sentient, right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that animals should have at least the right to their own life?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Why do you think that we rob them of that?
Well, for our own selfish means, I suppose.
How do you reckon we could stop it?
Sure, if we can.
I got a way we could stop it.
Yeah, make it illegal, I suppose.
Well, yeah, but obviously if it was illegal, then it would be forcing people to do it. But the way we're going to get systemic change is by people taking personal accountability.
Yeah.
This is knocking the baby piglets when they don't grow fast enough. They just smash their heads on the floor.
Yeah.
That's RSPCA approved.
Really?
Do you reckon that you should take personal accountability for the animals that you pay to go into abattoirs?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I did. When I found out about it, I realised that I didn't have to be part of the problem and then I could be part of the solution. So what would stop you going vegan?
Eat me for so long now.
Do you think of another injustice that we've done for a long time that has ended?
Not really.
What about slavery?
Oh, right, yeah.
Things like that?
Yeah.
So just because we had slaves for thousands of years doesn't mean that we still enslave people now and treat them that way. So injustices end, but they only end when people take personal accountability and stop contributing. But then the way that they end is by people standing up and becoming an activist and becoming a voice. These are pigs in gas chambers, 6 months old. They put them in CO2, carbon dioxide. It burns them from the inside out.
Yeah, it's quite cruel.
If that was you, what would you be saying? What would your message be to the oppressor on the outside of the screen?
Yeah, so not dead, yeah.
Would you then want people trying to stand up and be your voice?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
If you were the victim, I'd want everyone here to be jumping up and down trying to get me out if it was me.
Yeah.
People justify things like this with taste, convenience, social pressure. Do you reckon that they're good justifiers to what happens to these innocent animals?
Nah.
Nah.
It's gone on for so long now.
It can stop though.
Yeah.
It will stop if people take personal accountability.
Yeah.
That's why, we can't wait for everyone else to stop before we stop ourselves.
Yeah.
It's like saying I'll wait for the world to be non-racist before I'm non-racist.
Yeah.
I'll wait for everyone to stop trafficking children before I stop trafficking children.
Oh, yeah, of course.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all coming out about that, man.
Yeah. Do you think it's easier for you to go vegan than it is for animals to be put into abattoirs and slaughterhouses?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
I think it's really obvious.
If people went and saw it in real life, what actually happens, actually is there to see it, then they probably would change it,
Yeah, I've been to slaughterhouses and they stink. And when you see the animals turn up, they're shaking fear.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that they know what's going on?
Yeah. I think every human life, well, any life knows when there's danger. That's why you have senses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what are you justifying now to keep paying for animals to be in these positions? Or is that it?
Yeah, it'll give you something to think about anyway.
Just remember, the whole time you're thinking about it and you're not vegan, you'll be directly paying for animals to go to be slaughtered.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something that we do over a period of time. It's not a goal that we just take slowly and aspire to be.
Yeah.
You know, it should be a yes or no answer. It's a black and white decision.
Yeah.
So it's not a journey. It's just actually the first line. It's the first baseline.
Yeah.
Because the first thing to do to stop an injustice is stop paying for it. And the second thing to do is to be part of the solution and be a voice.
Yeah.
If you look at our website, if you Google vegan links, there's loads of links on there to vegan sort of documentaries and information that can show you how your whole family can be vegan, it can be healthy, and it'll also show you other industries. I mean, this is horse racing industries, but it'll also show you things like wool and leather.
Yeah.
There's a good speech in there by a guy called Gary Urofsky. It's called The Best Speech You'll Ever Hear.
Yeah.
I'd recommend watching that. And if you're against animal abuse, veganism is literally the starting point.
Well, you just have to think about it.
Cool. Thanks for talking to me, mate. Have a good day.